Hoodie Rio. This guy was one of the most exciting high school basketball players we have ever seen. But we haven't heard anything about this guy since then. So, what happened to this guy? Mario McKinney. You probably remember this guy for his insane and crazy mixtapes on Ball is Life. And with all this attention he was getting on YouTube, he was even labeled as the Hooded Assassin. Ever since his high school days though, we really haven't heard anything about him. So to get into the bottom of what happened to the Hooded Assassin, you already know, we gotta throw it all the way back to where things started. When Hoodie Rio was growing up and coming onto the scene for high school basketball, he wasn't exactly getting a lot of attention. And even Ball is Life put a mixtape out and labeled it as the most exciting unranked player in high school. And for his high school career, he put on a show. He was seriously one of the most exciting high school basketball players in the whole country. And even though Ball is Life said he was unranked, as I was doing research for this video, I did not find that to be true. With Mario McKinney Jr. being listed at 6'2" and roughly 180 pounds, he was actually a prime prospect. Almost every recruiting website had this guy listed as either a 3 or 4-star recruit. And he had a ton of offers, so it wasn't like he could only choose between 3 or 4 schools. With that being said, after playing his high school basketball in St. Louis, Missouri, he wound up deciding to keep it in the same state and sign with the Missouri Tigers. He had offers from a lot of big schools including Louisville, and as y'all know, Louisville is a pretty big basketball program. So with Missouri picking up this pretty solid recruit, it really looked good for not only him, but Missouri as well. Missouri was actually one of the more worst teams that actually was recruiting this guy, so it really seemed like he was going to get to play and be a star right away. So with going into Missouri his first year, it was fair to say that he was expected to be a star like he was in high school from the start. But however, this is where our story takes a dramatic turn and goes completely downhill. In his games played, he really struggled to see any meaningful playing time, and he only averaged about 8 minutes per game. And in those 8 minutes, he really didn't do anything too crazy, and his field goal percentage for the year was only 25%. He only shot 3 3-pointers for this season, and he missed all of them, so technically he's shooting 0% behind the arc. And for this season, Hoodie Rio, aka Mario, only averaged 2.5 points per game. And he really wasn't producing for assists or rebounds as well, as he only averaged right at 1.6 rebounds and 0.3 assists. And he's a freshman, so trust me, I get it. I'm not killing this guy right away, and you guys are probably like, yo, he's a freshman, just give him some time. And I definitely agree with y'all. He's just a freshman, so let's give him some time. But however, things started happening. Shortly into the season, Missouri actually suspended him indefinitely. For those of you that don't know, indefinitely basically means there's no determined date, so it could be forever. And when his coach was asked about it, all he said was, he's not part of the team right now, so I'll leave it at that. It was really sudden, and just the way things were handled, it was really strange. Mario himself did not comment on the matter, and his father also declined to comment as well. And he wound up sitting out about 5 straight games during this time. And during one game, Mario was not even on the team bench, but while the game was going on, he was posting stuff on his Twitter account. One of these tweets actually included a retweet of Florida's official team account. And followed by that, it was another tweet that seemed to address his situation with Missouri. So it doesn't take a rocket scientist to see that things were really starting to build up with him and the program. And then things really started to get interesting. On his Facebook account, Mario indicated that he did not know Missouri had other guards that were going to join the program when he joined. So basically what he was saying is that he did not know he was going to have to compete against other players and fight for playing time. He thought Missouri was recruiting him to be a star player right away, whereas for Missouri, they did not feel the same. And he even quote unquote goes on to say this: obviously, they been wanted me gone from the get-go. He also added to that by saying this: ain't tell me they had 5 other guards that was gonna be there, so y'all don't know what's really going on. And of course, he's definitely right. A lot of people in the public and on social media try to kill these players for their decisions while we exactly don't know what's really going on. And then shortly after that, he wound up entering the NCAA transfer portal. Mario, aka Hoodie Rio, then posted this on Twitter and his Facebook page right after. It's been real, Mizzou, but all this comes to an end. Appreciate everyone that helped me since I've been here. Love y'all and wish none but the best. Man, it is just really sad to see how things ended with Mario McKinney in Missouri, because you hate to see things like this happen. Like he said, obviously we really don't know all the details and what exactly is going on, so there's not too much more to say about this. All we know is just things didn't work out and he's on to the next chapter in his life. So, can Mario McKinney return to being Hoodie Rio and that star he once was in high school? Or will all this controversy and adversity get to this guy? I guess we will see, and only time will tell. But hey man, with all this being said, that's about gonna wrap up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys learned something. If you are new to the channel, what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button and leave a like for more. And as always, let's be great. I'm out, y'all. Peace.